What is going on? Let me get my headphones on, child. So we gotta get into some things, okay? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. What's up? What's up? Okay, because no, we really got to get into some things today. You know, I wonder how. Oh, child, not the alarms is okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I haven't been live, and I know it's probably gonna affect numbers today. Whatever. I'm not even looking at it right now. I'll see y'all on the replay. But yeah, I sought out to do this, and I'm gonna finish what I start. Right, because I just feel like the past couple of days, ever since I'm thinking this is like the height of my career on this my adventure being like a content creator or whatever. I don't know. I just been real depressed, and I just haven't had a lot to say except for just getting on the podcast and doing what I got to do and doing videos and TikToks here and there. But I mean, going on live is just something that is new to me, and it's kind of scary. So that's kind of why you haven't been seeing me for a minute. I know I did a complete stop with the reality TV show stuff. I'm just, I have to be 100% in it to really do it. You get what I'm saying? And my my field is celebrity gossip, and that's what I'm gonna give you guys. Okay, and I'm just, I'm seeing. We're gonna structure things a little bit differently with the Let's Chat Live. I want to have more planned ideas, more planned topics that I have to talk about. I'm going to be more organized. It's going to look a lot better. It's going to sound a lot better as well. So, yeah, I'm just, I'm here. I got some things. We got some things to get into. Hopefully, you guys will come up in here. This algorithm. I don't know. Ever since I started with the, being a YouTube partner, it seemed like the numbers is going down. Like, what's going on? Like, I was making more before I got on this. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. I guess my page is getting out the kinks right now. I always have high highs and low lows. That's just something that is me at this moment in time in my career as a content creator. So I'm cool with it. I'm just here. This is really a recording. I'm treating this like it's a regular recording, and we'll see how it does on the replay or whatever. But yeah, I got some topics that I want to get into. I know the thumbnail, it showed what it showed. It showed Lil Nas X, his situation, him apologizing to the trans community. Then we'll circle back to Drake and 21 Savage fans upset about these damn ticket prices. I mean, haven't Taylor taught y'all anything? Haven't Beyonce taught y'all? Well, not Beyonce. It was really Taylor that really screwed things up. That damn tour concert fiasco with Ticketmaster. When I tell you, but yeah, we going through that again. I think I also had Law Roach and Zendaya. That was definitely a interesting topic that a lot of people were talking about, and I don't know. I got a little bit more insight on it as I was doing research on it, because he became such a big topic after he retired, and you know it's just a lot to get into with that. And then we also got some side topics as well. Like I think I was gonna talk about the infamous Blueface and Krishan child. He over here mad because she ain't washing your damn dirty, shitty drawers. We gonna get into all the stuff, but let's get started. Let's get started with the topics that I had planned. I wanted to start with talking about. Let me flip the camera a little bit over here. Let's see what it gives. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, let me bring my picture down a little bit. Let's talk about the Law Roach and him quitting. Oh no, this isn't the one. This isn't the one. Hold on. That's the one I'm going to show y'all next. But this is the one. This is the initial post. So basically, celebrity and fashion stylist Law Roach says that he is retiring the fashion industry, the fashion world, and he basically comes up with this post, right? And he has this big has this big picture here that says retire. And he says, my cup is empty. Thank you to everyone who supported me in my career over the years. Every person that trusted me with their image. I'm so grateful for all. If this business was just about clothes, then I would do this for the rest of my life. Unfortunately, it's not. The politics, the lies, and the false narratives finally got to me. You win. I'm out. Okay. And I think he had like he showed like pictures of this is yeah. People was upset. Okay. People was worried. I know a lot of these celebrities, child, a lot of these women out here that's getting dressed by him and is getting ready to go to award shows were in everybody was in their fields. A lot of people were talking, and a lot of people were saying that, oh, it has something to do with this moment right here. Let me turn down that volume, child, because there's nothing to hear. But basically, when I think this was Paris Fashion Week for I think Louis Vuitton, and basically there was no space for him front row. And today I had the nerve to be like, girl, what about over there in the back? No. He probably left after that too, because I don't think I seen him no more, because there was other clips, but I don't think he ended up sitting back there. Now, people looked at that moment and was like, oh my goodness, like that's the reason why you're quitting after all this, after all you done work for, you gonna sit there, you gonna quit? Yeah. Like, because if it wasn't for me being here, a lot of these girls would not be dressed the way that they dressed. A lot of these girls, like, when you think about him being like, I think he was an ambassador for like Louis Vuitton, and he'd been working with them for like a long time, and you know, looking at the fashions, like his campaigns, like he really has an eye for fashion, even though, and there was some people that was like, oh my goodness, like he's such a polarizing individual. I think it's because y'all just don't like him. Y'all didn't like him when he was in Legendary and he was giving girls the business, and it was constructive criticism, and y'all don't know how to take y'all don't know how to take criticism well. But no, I mean, I think that he definitely look. Look at these girls. Look at what he did. Okay, let me look on his damn Instagram page, chow. Cause y'all need to see. Y'all need to see what I'm talking about right here. Oop, chow. What's his name on Instagram, child? Cause I know it's not. Hold on. Okay. Back to this. Nope. Where's that shit at? I didn't even know he styled Meg Thee Stallion though. That was a good fit for her. Like I said, he always comes to like what's his Instagram again? Luxury Law. There we go. Everybody got they damn iconic. There we go. Let's go to the Instagram. Look at this. Look. Oh my God, I didn't even know he did Hunter. He did a lot of people for the Oscars that night. Like, and a lot of people, we'll get into her in a little bit later because that has to do with like Ciara and all that in that situation. But like, look at this. Look at this. I mean, got the dudes too. Even though I don't like this piece is okay. This is something he probably would do. Yeah. But he made a lot of people's look, especially for, you know, the way y'all be gagging over people at the Met Gala. He done came up with a lot of people's fits for the Met Gala. Put some respect on his damn name. Okay? Now, if it was about a damn seat, so what? But I don't think it was about a seat. I think that it has something to do with some back. Oh, child, why is this girl? It has something to do with some shady politics behind the scenes. A lot of people are saying that Louis Vuitton is kind of icing him out and like putting on other talents more than him. But the problem is like Louis Vuitton have not been giving out. They not been, you know. Well, really, it's a recession going on right now. Let's be clear. But people ain't worried about no Louis Vuitton right now. People ain't buying that like that. Like it's not giving. He made it popping, and you have all these other people that you're making ambassadors that are not doing the things. You got all these people that are popular and have these followers and they're famous, these popcorn ass celebrities, um, versus Law, who literally like he built himself up. I remember I seen an interview of him talking about how like I made it out the hood and I don't need this shit. I can do this. I can make this shit my own, which he did. And this is how y'all. I mean, like I think when it comes to, I think, and he talked about this as well too. It's like when you get to a certain point in your career, like people still try to humble you and I don't want to bring race into this because obviously, I don't want to make everything a race thing, right? But it happens to a lot of us. We can make the biggest achievements in the world and still get paid less. Okay. Stuff like this. It may be small. Maybe the seat was something small to a lot of people, like, okay, getting the second row. But if you carried culture on your back, and I'm not trying to say that he's like this real big culture curator or whatever, right? But let's be clear, y'all have been gagged by a Law Roach outfit. Y'all just didn't know it because y'all don't know about the people that design it. But yeah, if I want to be in the front row, I want to be in the front row. I done work my ass off all year trying to campaign for y'all and be an ambassador and trying to get people to buy some expensive shit that don't look good, but that not that it don't look good, but it's just like it's that people don't really need. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to be in the front row seat, and I think it has something to do with some other politics. And now I did go on TikTok. A lot of people were talking about how he could be staging this whole situation because it's some drama going on behind the scenes. He got some beef with somebody behind the scenes, and it's like hindering his, or I wouldn't say hindering his career, but it's aggravating him. So he's like, you know what? Let me quit the fashion industry. Once he quits, he had everybody talking. So now he can go to whoever the drama is and be like, look, this is who I am. Okay, if I leave this shit, this is a lot of these people are going to be in shambles, which they are. Oh, child, you know, we are not even halfway through the year. We are in the third month of 2023. We have not gone through enough award shows. We just got done the Oscars. Grammys was a couple months ago. That was it. I mean, we still got we got a lot of stuff. We got the BET Awards. We got the Billboard Awards, American Music Awards, VMAs. Like, it's a lot of events. Met Gala is real. I think it's in a couple weeks because I think Met Gala's in April or whatever. Girl, let me tell you something. Y'all better put some respect on his name. Now, a lot of people was also saying, oh, he got into a falling out with Zendaya. Let me just officially announce, because he has shut down rumors. Okay, he said on a tweet, so y'all really think I'm breaking up with Z? We are forever. She's like a little sister to me, and it's real love, not that fake industry love. Okay, so they are tight. Okay, at the end of the day, if he ain't gonna be doing this shit no more, best believe he's gonna be doing her. Okay, he's definitely going to be dressing her, and I love that. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was worried. I was definitely worried. I was like, oh snap, is he mad at Zendaya? Zendaya, they beefing or whatever, child? Because I know they were really close. Like they. She be having him on red carpet. I think he's like she's the only celebrity that does that will have him on the carpet with him. I think they showed a couple photos of them. No, okay. Well, here's some of the tweets. See, all I'm seeing is people worried about who will Zendaya style and not much about the fact that Law Roach experienced such toxic that he had to quit his dream career in his prime. Where are all the think pieces on horrors he and other black creators especially experienced? Yeah, because you know what? There's a lot of shady politics when it comes to the modeling industry, fashion industry. It's all one, right? And I see a lot of people talk about how for the people that built themselves up, or the people that really, like a Law, he came, like he said, he came from the hood. I built myself up. This is who I am. I ain't had nothing. Now I got something. Now I'm at a point where I'm always be good, but this is my dream or whatever. And we see like this industry like literally taint his experience to the point where he wants to quit. Everybody's talking about the, oh my goodness, he's just upset because he ain't got a front row seat at some fashion week. No, I think it's more than that. I think it was a lot of built up, you know, a lot of built up tension. And, you know, you dealing with people that in that industry, I don't know too much about the industry. I can only tell you the outside of it. But like what a lot of people say is, you know, you deal with a lot of Nepo babies that get into. Imagine you working your ass off and then like a Nepo baby just come in and like swoop your shit. You get what I'm saying? Like that stuff happens. And, you know, a lot of people don't want to work with you, or you don't seem palatable, or you're not a palatable. That's another thing that he talked about in the interview too. Like, I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to give you what I'm going to give you. Okay, I'm a very talented person, but you going to get this attitude. I don't care. I'm going to say what comes to my mind. And that's what I kind of liked about him. And I was so upset that Legendary got canceled, but that's a whole nother situation. But yeah, like I definitely I feel him. Let me see. Is Law Ross upset? Wait. What's somebody say here? Zendaya seemed to help his career. Girl, it was a mutual situation. Okay, they helped each other's career out. Okay, because what Zendaya was dressing like before Law, Honey was wearing freaking dresses with the Nike retros. No, ain't no way in the world. You was wearing Air Jordans with a damn tennis dress. Okay, let's be very clear. Oh yeah, I think this is the interview I was talking about. Hold on, let me see.
I'm also, you can't talk to me any kind of way, and you can't treat me any kind of way. You know, I'm coming in and I'm commanding a certain amount of respect. If you not giving me that, we're gonna have a problem. Like I'm not really afraid of this industry because I'm black. I'm from the hood. I can always go back. Like I'll always make money. I'll always get money. I'll always be successful. And if I have to get into a situation where I have to rework who I am and what I'm doing, then I'm not afraid of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not ready to go toe to toe with a publicist or agent or a manager because I don't feel like I need you because you've never done for me anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm self-made. You know what I mean? Like I built my career.
Yeah.
I didn't go the conventional routes that everybody go and, you know.
Yeah, this is the interviewer I was talking about. Like he said he can, I just wish he didn't, if this is like a real resignation and he's really like leaving, you know, I get it. I get it for some people. They just don't want to like see it through because the environment could be toxic. But it's just, it's sad to see, you know. It makes me think of, you know, me being like in this space and in the media industry and still being hopeful and growing. Will I get to a point where it gets toxic? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever quit though. Like I think I would just keep it moving. Like I'll be like, you know what? I don't care what nobody got to say. I'm gonna still do my thing. I'm gonna still be on my lives and be on YouTube doing what I got to do. You ain't got to worry about me quitting. But if you get, I don't know. If you get to that point, you never know. You never know with things, and maybe he'll find some other career and be successful at it. I think he should start a podcast. And look, now I know it's real. We are done with people with power. Everybody got a damn podcast, okay? But I think his insight and his like viewpoints on certain things, like he could really dominate in that industry, you know. And I not saying he'll be like the drama dude or whatever, but he could do like a little fashion show, but a fashion type trending podcast or whatever. But we'll see what happens with Law Roach. Now I did want to move on and talk about something else. Let's do like a filler topic before we get into a big topic, child. Girl, did y'all see this viral picture of Stevie Wonder with his glasses, child? Lord Jesus, oh my God. I was like, well, them rumors aren't true then, I guess, child, because I was always like rumored that he was like faking being blind, but like no. Nah, he blind, child. He definitely blind. What else is going on today? Oh, this is another topic I want to get into. Ciara. Because a lot of y'all was pissing me off with this damn Oscar. Like, I feel like the Oscars in general, like the outrage of a lot of things that conspired after the Oscars. This is why I don't like watching the fucking Oscars. This is why I don't engage in doing any content on it. But we got to do content on it because, honey, we are getting paid. But like there was a lot of things that was talked about and I'll probably get more into it on the actual podcast because I have more of a fleshed out idea on this. But like I didn't like how y'all were trying to tone police Angela Bassett when she didn't win. Tim's, y'all was trying to be like, oh my goodness, like that's so disrespectful because your big poofy outfit is blocking the people that's behind you. And this topic right here, when it comes to Ciara dressing how she wanted to goddamn dress at the Vanity Fair, the Oscar Vanity Fair party. I don't even think she was at the Oscars with this. She was at the party. Let me see. One thing about Ciara, she gonna keep the people talking. Following Oscars on Sunday, the singer attended the Vanity Fair after party. So she wasn't even at the damn Oscars. She went to the after party. I mean, what was the big deal, right? So she was wearing this dress. It was see-through. You could see her whole body, child. You can see all this. I'm not even sure if I can show this, though. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not even on the damn... Hold on, girl. Not even on the damn Instagram. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get out the kinks of this. But, yeah, as you can see, she was wearing what she was wearing at the Vanity Fair after party for the Oscars. And a lot of people had some things to say about this too, right? Like a lot of people were saying, because it was like a picture of them in comparison to this one, it was like a picture of them at church and they was like on their knees praying or whatever. And it was like, oh my goodness, like ain't no way in the world. It was on Facebook, Facebook of all places. You know, that's where you're going to get the people that's just wilding, right? People like, oh my goodness, like how can you sit there and be praying on Sunday and be dressing like this the next day on? I'm like, here we go, child. And it's crazy because it's your own people. It's a lot of black people that has something to say about this. Like, we get into some of these comments. Let me see what was said. They was like, oh, Ciara just might as well have been naked on there. I'm like, girl, well, Ciara was butt booty naked in public. I'm going to say it. She need to just stay home and be a mother of her rich husband. And the husband conversation gets into it too because they're like, oh my goodness, like he's allowing this. He must be some type of gimp or something or whatever the case is. I'm just like, look, at the end of the day, and no one is checking how these other people be dressing. Because let's be clear, like I just showed y'all Jules. Let me see. Is this still on here, child? There we go. Thank you so much for that being right there. This is freaking Hunter Scalfer. At the end of the day, that girl's Jules. That's Jules. She will always be Jules to me. Okay, so Jules was at the damn party too, and she was very breastly. Okay, let's be clear. Ain't nobody said nothing about her, but it's always black people. We gotta be 100%. We gotta be Puritan. I mean, to our own people, literally, because they was at the same event, but y'all got mad at Ciara. This is constant tone of police, and I know Niall Evans, he's like a Wildin' Out executive. He said 95% have never been invited to a prestigious award show. 99% of y'all don't even have a multi-million-dollar husband. Ooh. So my thing is this, like, y'all following all those damn rules, like, oh, I dress up, or I do this, or I do that. I don't do that. But y'all still don't got Russell. Like, or somebody that's like a Russell, or someone that's high value. And I hate to use that word, child, because that, please. I'm just saying. A lot of people talking smack is people that ain't got nothing one, ain't got nobody second. I'm sorry. Yeah. She can wear what she want. And y'all gonna eat it up regardless. She look phenomenal though. Her body looks very tight, very well put together. I don't know how old she is. Hold up. 37-year-old entertainer. Now you lying. You lying out your ain't no way in the world, child. Ciara girl. She ain't no damn 37. I don't know about that, child. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's move on, child. Now, what other thing? What other thing I want to get into? I don't have much topics today. I just want to hit the topics that really were. Where? Hold up. I did want to talk about the Lil Nas X topic real quick. Not real quick. It's gonna be a minute because I have a lot of things to say about that. Why didn't he save? Oh, it is save. Okay, got you. Where are we at? Child. Intermission, child. Okay, I did save these, so why are they not showing up? We having some technical difficulties, child. But don't worry, I'll have timestamps anyway, so y'all be able to like skip ahead and all that. Okay, why? This is wow. Do I have to refresh or something? Oh yeah, I had to refresh. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to talk about this Lil Nas X situation because you know I talked about it on TikTok and it kind of it was very interesting. This whole interaction was very interesting and very like, did this needed to happen? Did you need to really say that? Did you need to really respond like that? Like, what is going on? So basically, Lil Nas X issues an apology to the trans community after he was accused of sharing a photo that mocked transitioning. Well, he didn't just piss off the trans community. He also pissed off biological women. He also pissed off. Well, let me just say let me say the technical term: the cisgender women. Okay, women that was, yeah. He pissed off everybody basically. Okay, he pissed off everybody, and it all started with this damn post. Okay, he and mind you, I don't know who this girl is. She's a model, I believe. She's not famous, but she does have some type of following. Anyway, he posted this girl on his Twitter page and had the tweet, "The surgery was a success," insinuating that, he has transitioned from male to female. Okay. And the people was not having it. Let me see if there's any comments on here. Let me see. Yeah, people wasn't having it. I'm not gonna show any of the tweets on there because it was a lot of back and forth. It was a lot of back and forth because the comments was not on his side, and he was fighting for his life. I'm not gonna lie, because he was getting real spicy in the comments with people, right? So eventually he gave in and was like, okay, you know what? My apologies to the trans community. I handled the situation with anger instead of considering why it's not cool. Much love to you guys. Sorry. And looking back, because he was really going in. Like I'm not gonna go on Twitter because I'm pretty sure all the tweets are deleted at this point. Like he went into full Nas Mirage mode. Okay, he done conjured up his alter ego from way back when, child, and he was coming after people left and right. And it didn't even stop there because after the apology was a little lackluster. I'm not gonna lie. It was very much, my PR made me do this. I can't piss off groups of people, so my team told me to get on Twitter and apologize to people, right? It didn't stop there, though. Hold on, let me see. Oh, is that the girl that actually responded? Hold on, wait. Oh, I mean, well, the girl didn't seem she was offended. Okay, it doesn't look like she was offended because she posted about it, but anyway, it didn't stop there because I think he was going back and forth with this page that is, I believe they're like a trans activist group or a page or something like that. Well, this Hurge Impact Murisk, or whatever you want to call this person. She basically said, baby, this apology ain't it. You need to apologize to the trans community in material ways that include money, sharing your platform to raise awareness, and just keeping it that. This is fake as hell. And Lil Nas X responded, girl, kiss my ass. Or eat my ass. Whichever, same difference. I'm like, what is going on? What is going Well, look, let me just say this. I got in this girl's comments too, because look, I was like, girl, you have not touched no grass. Ain't no way in the world. And I don't get the whole thing of like, oh my God, I'm offended. Give me money. Pay me for my troubles. That's what it gave. Because like, girl, what was that? I mean, the sharing platform and spreading awareness, it's fake. Let's be clear. Like, a celebrity gets flack for saying something that they didn't know they were saying, and that we got some more topics on that. But like that happens, and they get backlash for it, and they start going on Google and start posting up stuff that's like, oh my goodness, this is a real awareness. This is something that we can't do. Transphobia is bad, and da da da. It's fake because it's not really them. Like he made a mistake. He said he was sorry. Granted, the sorry could have been a little bit more believable, but like you can't really tone check him on Twitter. Like these are words. I mean, if he would have got on a video and was dry like that, maybe y'all could have said something. But at least he made the fucking effort. To be honest with you, child. The fact that you were over here talking about something we needed in monetary ways. I'm like, and where do you expect him to send this money to? Your damn Cash App? I'm gonna start doing that to y'all. Y'all sit, y'all get in my comments and y'all starting offending me. I'll be like, look, my Cash App is money sign TDGS0. I'm offended, and you need to pay me for my troubles. Okay, like look how dumb that sound. That was dumb. She deserved that response from him, but a lot of people was getting mad at him because of the response. Like you literally apologized and then you over here clowning people. This was another one too. It was like, yeah, you definitely could have handled that better. He made this post. Like I said, he was in his Nas Mirage mode. Okay, he done conjured up his past, personality when he was a damn bar page. Okay, because I don't know who this is not the same Nas that we done seen before, child. And this is something that somebody else said. Lil Nas X was both insensitive in his original post and just downright rude in his response, being called out. Watch your mouth and the way you speak to black trans women. I'm so serious. Ooh. Here's the thing. When it comes to offending the trans community, I 100% get it, and I don't want to tone police anybody, right? People were offended. Me personally, it just was not that deep. I maybe let me word this correctly, child. Because I think what had happened was a lot of people were just like alt-rightly like checking his ass and not really educating him. Like I've seen a lot of people coming after it. I'm not going to say punch down. I'm not going to use those words. Ugh. But they were like viciously attacking him in the comments. So yeah, he probably got mad, He's a person that gets thousands of retweets and replies and all this. And like I said, the comments was not on his side. Okay. So yeah, he was rah-rah. Now I feel like if y'all would have been in a place where y'all were educating him, like, hey, this is like making fun of trans women's transition. Like I said, I don't want to tone police because y'all people gonna be in the comments talk about something. Oh my God, like why would you? Whatever. I just felt like you can't really when calling people out. It's always good to educate first. Now, if they don't want to receive that information, that's when you get rah-rah. That's when you get, all right, you know what? At this point, you just listen to respond, do all the nine, all the argue, all the clowning. I don't know. I just feel like, oh no, he's losing. Now he's losing fans, child. They said, not Lil Nas X telling black trans women to eat their ass after being told his apology wasn't acceptable, causing his fans to harass her. Oh, now, see, here's the thing, too. That was another thing about this. Damn story. Because I was hearing that a lot of Lil Nas X's fans was getting under this poor young lady's posts, her Instagram, and was like literally like verbally attacking her. Like cyberbullying her, basically. Now, Now, I thought that they knew each other. I thought that she knew him. Like, I'm not sure if they know each other. Because, like, if this is, like, some random girl that you just saw, this girl minding her business, being great and doing what she has to do, And out of nowhere, child, you over here posting about her, saying that, because the joke was they look similar. That's what the joke was. It was, oh my goodness, like, the surgery is done or whatever, just implying that the girl looked like him. Which, in all actuality, I don't think the girl looked like him at all. I think that she does not look like Lil Nas X at all, and that's what pissed off a lot of cis women, because they was like, see, men always trying to sit there and make dark skinned women seem masculine, because what the fuck do they have in common other than being dark skinned? Literally. And people was also saying, like, because they always say black women have masculine features. This woman is all woman. Okay, I don't see any masculine features on her. Like I said, she don't look like no Lil Nas X. I don't know what he was going with here. It just was not. It wasn't a good post. A lot of stuff needs to stay on in drafts. Okay. But I don't know, y'all will tell me what y'all think in the comments. Girl, no, she don't. She don't look like him. I don't know what he was thinking, child. And he made all this unnecessary drama for nothing, child. He over here losing fans, child. I don't know if he's losing a lot of fans, but there was some people in the comments saying that, I'm not no fan no more. But I don't want this situation to discourage people from, like, messing with this artist. Like, he definitely, I think, Lil Nas X, he gets a lot of flack from a lot of people from ever since his rollout of his second album. And a lot of people have been coming for him. I think that he is at a point now he's at a point where, I'm sick of this. And I'm going to start responding. So we're going to we probably going to see a lot more verbal altercations, because he was really coming after these people in the comments. Like, he was really replying, because I was watching this all yesterday at work, and I'm just like, are you serious? Nah, he responding back. He was trying to be funny and didn't work, and it didn't work for him. Yeah, that's what it was, because this girl looked nothing like him. I mean, I think when I initially seen that, I was just like, I hope this is your friend. First of all, I hope that this is your friend, because and y'all had agreements of doing this, or y'all was like, oh, I'm about to post you, girl. But, like, if you just randomly posted this girl and then come to find out your fans was over here coming for her for no reason, because the girl didn't even say nothing. She's been radio silent. You best to believe I'd have got on my social, because she got a good following too on Instagram. I'd have been like, man, fuck this nigga. If what he got going on, child. Anyway, another thing I wanted to get into, child. Now, when in hell was getting gypped the word? And I'm gonna say it because at the end of the day, that is things that we all said before. She like, now why? She said, now why am I in it? But apparently, using the word gypped, okay, which is like, I think it has something to do with like somebody cheating you or something, or you getting cheat out of something. Anyway, Whoopi Goldberg said this on The View, okay?
That he got, gypped somehow in the election, will still believe that he cared enough about his wife to pay that was gas. Pay, to pay that money from his personal thing. But I just don't understand. If that was the case.
Hold on, let me pause this. Hey, Tracy, how you doing? Hey, I haven't spoke to you in a minute. No, I get it. I mean, you just got notified, but this is like a surprise live, to be honest with you. I just felt like getting on here and talk about some topics, but yeah, definitely. I'm gonna put the timestamps on the bio so y'all can like go back and watch, because some of the other topics earlier, I was really getting into it. But, yeah, like, girl, I was today years old when I learned that Gypped was a slur. First of all, girl, and this was Whoopi's response.
When you're a certain age, you use words that you know from when you were a kid or you remember saying, and that's what I did today, and I shouldn't have. I should have thought about it a little longer before I said it, but I didn't. and I should have said cheated, and I used another word, and I'm really, really sorry.
I think Whoopi is definitely trying. Like she's been in the hot seat for a minute ever since that whole Jewish conversation about it not being about race and man's inhumanity to man. Oh, girl, we got Tammy Roman on. Let me read her comment. She said, "Oh Lord, conversation is so limited these days." Next up, don't say coined. It's offensive to coin to ex-cons. No, but for real, like it's like at this point, let people say slurs, like because if we're getting to a point where now anybody could just sit there and say, well, this is offensive to this group and that's offensive to that group. Gypped? Let me look it up, child. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Because we're gonna learn what because it was always a term that everybody used. Halo Phantom. I'm sorry, I'm bad with the names, but hey, I be seeing you be on live a lot too. Let me look this shit up, okay? Cause now past tense, cheat or swindle. Okay, let's look at the origin. According to Oxford English Dictionary, the first known record definition of the term gyp dates back to 1899 Century Dictionary, which says it is probably an abbreviation of gypsy as applied to a sly, atrocious. Okay, all right. Okay, well, we learn things new every day. So I guess it is, I guess, short for gypsy. But it's in a negative way, though. Gypsy is commonly used to describe Romanian people, but the term carries many negative connotations, and it deviates carry even more when somebody is gypped. They are, according to Merriam-Webster, defraud, swindle, cheated. Okay, but all right, but like we ain't know that shit. like okay, and it's real bad to be in positions like Whoopi, and even sometimes in some cases positions like me, because I will still sometimes, with the whole non-binary thing, like I'll call them by what gender that I think that, what I see or whatever. And sometimes people check me in the comments like, oh no, they are they, that's a they. I'm like, okay, all right, my bad. I ain't mean to disrespect. Like it really is innocent. Yes, because gypsy is the slur. Well, see, no, I mean, because there was this girl that said, oh no, she's coming for my gypsy hair. Where is that damn? There was a picture. Because it was like a tweet that somebody actually posted that was like that started the outrage. I forgot. I don't know where it is. But there was this girl that said something, and she was offended. She said, my gypsy culture or whatever. All right. Okay. I mean, look. It is what it is. Like I said, we learn new things. We learn new things every day. But I definitely feel like the intentions. I feel like if somebody's intentions are pure and they're not trying to be disrespectful, it shouldn't be like a real big issue. And perhaps this could be an educating thing towards Whoopi, and Whoopi is obliging them because, like I said, Whoopi be getting in trouble a lot. She is always saying something that's like, I don't know, something about The View too. Like The View, their whole coverage of the Chris Rock situation with his special, I did not like any of the girls' responses like that. I when I tell y'all they have fallen from grace, okay, because they used to be so liberal. I mean, they are still liberal, but they're just, their viewpoints are so dated for y'all to be called The View. Y'all gonna sit there and laugh at this man with the emancipation joke, and then clearly he was calling Jada Pinkett Smith a bitch, and y'all are pro not disrespecting women. Like, it didn't make any sense. And I was really disappointed in Sonny's coverage on that, but that's just my little side note, child. That's all I had to say about that one. Yes, I agree. It's annoying when you know people don't mean to harm. Yeah, and I think that's the whole thing here. Like, people, and that's why I say, like, when we get to a point where, you know, tone policing has become like a real big, like, you don't know what you could say. Like, anything could be a slur at this point. Like, we just seen how last year Lizzo got backlash because Lizzo and Beyonce, because they used the word spaz, and in another country that means like someone that's mentally retarded or something like that. How was we supposed to know that? Did you hear that Joy got into trouble for being inappropriate with a man? Ooh, no, I did not. You better send me the details. Cause, honey, I mean, I don't really cover the View News like that, but I definitely want to see what that's about. So yeah, look, I'm on Instagram. So look, if you want to, yeah. But anyway, I want to move on because there's a couple more topics I want to get into before I get out of here. We're gonna have a long show though, cause I did. Oh, okay, this is like a little side conversation. I don't know if y'all get into Wednesday or nothing like that. I'm not really talking about the show. I'm just talking about the drama behind the show. Okay, so Wednesday star Jenna Ortega has been called entitled and beyond toxic by filmmaker and TV producer Stephen DeKnight. Okay, now this comes after an interview that Jenna had on a podcast talking about how when she was doing the show Wednesday, I don't know if that's y'all job, I don't know if that's what y'all get into, but she had changed a lot of the lines on there because it didn't really fit right with her character. She felt like it didn't fit right with the character. Let me just get into what he says. So basically he says, let me get it because I gotta zoom in, child. She's young, so maybe she doesn't know any better, but she should. She should also ask herself how she would feel in showrunners if showrunner gave an interview and talked about how difficult she was and refused to perform the material. This kind of statement is beyond entitled and toxic. I love her work, but life's too short to deal with people like this in the business. Girl, is he even a part of this show? Like, I mean, I could see if he was like somebody that was in, like, that was doing the show. The views in hot water. Oh yes, definitely. Like I said, send me if you got anything, send me about it because I would definitely, I'll show it on here. McKnight's rant was triggered after Ortega revealed. Yeah, like the podcast, like I said. So yeah, they were talking about that, and my thing is this: like, this is a collaborative effort. Okay, we all know that the lines that be on the script just don't be sounding right. Like, I learned that in many of my, because I actually took film classes when I was in college, and even when you like look at those videos that have like the actual movie or film side by side with the lines, they never like go exactly. They never say the exact lines. Like, it's always improvised, and actors want to change their lines because it just doesn't fit right with them, or they don't feel like it's like something that should be. This is like, everybody in every industry and every timeline, like, that happened. Like, I remember I seen this interview, and this is the only time I bring this up because I know y'all don't really get into the Star Wars stuff, but I remember Mark Hamill, he talked about how he like had to change around some lines that was given to him for his role, you know, if y'all know Luke Skywalker, because some of the lines in there was just trash. Like, it was not good. Like, it was not going to be good. So I think that actors having a right to, you know, switch around the lines and have it as they fit is okay. Like, I think it's like I said, this is a collaborative work, because if you just sit there and just blindly just say the lines, which is a lot of Tyler Perry's films and shows and stuff like that, it just doesn't come out right, you know. I don't mean to shit on Tyler Perry like that, but I'm just saying, I just using him as an example. But no, I definitely, girl, and she's like one of the producers for season 2 now, so she's definitely gonna have a say in a lot of things now. So whoever this showrunner is, that has nothing to do, and for him to sit there and say, "Oh my God, life is too short to deal with people like that," like, girl, then do what Law did, okay, and go to another damn industry. Okay. Ciao. Another topic, I think. What other thing I want to talk about? Before I get out here, because it is. What time is it? It is getting late, child, because you know I got to work tomorrow, child. Oh, I got your message, Tracy. Hold on. Now let's hear about this, child. Liam Neeson slams unforgettable interview with The View calling out BS segment about Joy Beta having a crush. Ooh, child. Liam Neeson was made to feel uncomfortable during an interview on The View. The actor made an appearance on the ABC daytime talk show February 15 and was not impressed by his segment. He said in quotes, "I was in the dressing room drinking a cup of tea turned the TV up, and I thought, oh, this will be great. They're talking about gun violence in America, and I agree that it's an American problem," he told Rolling Stone in an interview. "I go on stage and join the ladies during the break, and I was congratulating them on this discussion." Liam Neeson continued, and then this is taking too long, child. When we gonna get to the meat and potatoes, what she do? Look at my impatient ass. And then our segment starts, and it's just all BS with Joy Behar and Liam Neeson having a crush. And I've known Whoopi for years and Joy a little bit, but I just wasn't impressed. I'm uncomfortable with those situations, you know. Okay, do we have a video? Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch this little segment, child. Cancel, child.
Liam Neeson.
Because I want to see what he's talking about.
Say it again, Whoopi. Liam Neeson has commanded the screen in dramas, romantic comedies, action, blockbusters, and now he's stepping into the role of Raymond Chandler's legendary private eye in the new movie Marlowe. Take a look.
You know, I've so enjoyed our separate meetings that I felt the need for us all to sit together.
What, Mr. Marlowe?
Okay, let's get into this. I'm skipping ahead a little bit.
Liam Neeson. So, I guess you haven't been here in a while.
Long time, and it was the other studio.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a really
On the
long.
west
We talk
side.
about you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much, I feel like you've been here.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
No, you talk about it so much. Don't blow my cover.
Joy wants to get taken by you.
I will find you and I will kill you. I love it.
So, Philip
okay.
Marlowe.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting choice. Why Philip Marlowe? I got you. Yeah. Hey,
So great.
you know.
They not even letting him talk. They be doing that shit too. They don't be letting people talk when they get on there, and then they only have like 2-3 minutes to really get what they want to say. Like that's what happened with the Whoopi situation. Well, not the Whoopi, the Monique situation when she was trying to defend her piece and talk about what's going on, and like they kept on cutting her off, and she only really had like a little bit of time to really talk about what she had to get into. But let me shut up.
When you can get it, do it.
No,
I like
really,
it.
It was Neil Jordan,
Yeah.
co-writer, director. I've known Neil for 40-something odd years. This is our fourth film together, and it was a good script. I'm an avid reader, but I'm embarrassed to say I'd never read Raymond Chandler.
Really?
And I got into Raymond Chandler, and wonderful, just extraordinary. And he created this.
Yeah.
And it's your 100th
enlightenment.
movie.
Yeah, it was 100th film. But that being said, there's a few documentaries.
You found a shorter clip?
narrated,
Yeah. Because we need to get to that. We need to get into the meat and potatoes, honey. Okay, here we go.
Joy thinks you're the hottest and the greatest ever. In case there was any doubt,
Yes.
we have a few times she's brought you up over the years. I think we have some video.
Have you seen this?
I would just like to have my ashes sprinkled over Liam Neeson. There's room in my heart for Steve and for Liam Neeson, let's say. I mean, Liam Neeson right now, are those kidnapping movies that he does get me so aroused I can't even begin to tell you. And spread my ashes over Liam Neeson. 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 Okay, I said it. Am I blushing? Not joking. Am I blushing?
She just asked, am I blushing? Is he blushing?
So, Joy, you received the checks.
Joy thinks you're.
Okay. Well. Okay. So what is he? Is he alleging like assault? I mean, it couldn't be assault, child. I mean, I guess harassment. Well, just uncomfortable. I mean, it was weird knowing that they get into a lot of politics and they talk about a lot of serious things. And, you know, when you have an actor on there, you want to get their, you know, what they're doing, or any celebrity that comes on there for an interview, you know, what they're doing, what they got going on. But to sit there and just be like, oh my goodness, like one of our co-hosts has a real big crush on you, and here's a compilation of all the times she said your name. Like I said, these girls is weird. That's why I stopped watching them. Like, I really stopped watching The View, mainly because I work during the day, during the mornings. But like, also, a lot of their stuff, a lot of their takes are so piss poor. It's a lot of y'all not reading the room. A lot of y'all facts is getting a little. Y'all facts with politics is pure. It's always going to be, because that's what they do. They talk politics. But when it comes to like celebrity gossip or celebrity culture or whatever, pop culture, they are so off. Like when I say badly off. Like y'all sat there and ran the story that Will Smith was upset and embarrassed. Like, girl, that's hearsay. Now y'all bringing up, y'all talking hearsay now. I thought y'all was this is a television show, you know? So I just stopped watching them. It's weird. He said it was an uncomfortable conversation and it doesn't want to go. It doesn't want to, I don't blame them, child. I mean, yeah, you know, they just, but see, if it was the other way around, that would be like a big discussion. They would be like, well, he needs to stop and he needs to stop doing this. He said he didn't feel like he was able to talk about what he came there for. Yeah, I mean, he talked about, you know, they got to talk about the movie, but like, what else he got going on? Like, y'all just went right to that. Like, and I know he was probably like, girl, what this old ass decrepit woman over here talking about she got a crush on me. I don't care. It's, wow. Well, it is what it is, champ. Let me see. Let me go back to my saves. Because there is a topic that I wanted to get into before I get out of here. Like one last thing. Oh, follow me on Instagram, Darren Green Show. Now, Drake. Haven't y'all learned about these damn ticket sales? Oh my goodness. So Ticketmaster trends on Twitter as Drake fans complain about the outrageous fees and lengthy wait times and battling bots. Oh, Ticketmaster about to go out of business. Like, they need to stick to politics. They do. The View needs to stick to politics, honestly, because that's the only thing they're good at, y'all. That's the only thing they stuff is good for, y'all. But back to Drake. So it says the Drizzy stands are Ticketmaster's latest victim. Pre-sale for the rappers It's All a Blur tour launched at 12 p.m. local time, and the girls were less than pleased. Some Twitter users are slamming the entertainment company for additional fees, lengthy queue times, and bots snatching up all the tickets. Have you even given a secure have you been given? Oh. Now, see, I know about the little query thing or the QE, whatever the fuck how the hell you say that shit. Okay, okay, it's getting late. Cause you know I got the Beyonce tickets or whatever, and 21, can you do something? Now, Tracy, not people on here talk about some F Drake, F Beyonce, F Ticketmaster, Cash App, F Rock Nation. Not to release that, child. The problem is the fans. I just went to Ticketmaster and I could get a Beyonce ticket right now. You can now. I should have all that hooping and hollering about them damn Beyonce tickets. They are literally up for sale in a lot of places. A lot of like, I could have literally waited and paid for the Philly, because I'm going to New Jersey. I'm going to East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is going to be farther. I could have waited and did the Philly location, because that would have been a lot closer. I would have been able to drive. Me and my aunt would have been able to drive there. and got back. But like my ass was like, oh my god, it's about to get sold out. But no, it's like her concert tickets. First of all, they got it together with the prices over there too, because the prices is still kind of decent. But I don't know about this Drake stuff. I mean, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not really beat to watch nobody walk around and recite lines. But not Rock Nation. But Ticketmaster, y'all, okay, because the government already is watching y'all asses right now, with a lot of the antics that y'all got going on. These fees are still happening. Now I know that what's that thing called? The little query things, like that's so you can. It's like when you get put in the wait room before you actually get a spot to like look for a seat. That process is it is a little buggy because you will sit there, right? Because this literally happened to me when I was doing the Beyonce concert. Like, you will sit there and have to wait until a certain amount of people can actually go in to buy the tickets, right? And then, like, once you find the ticket, you like, okay, I'm about to go out, check out and pay. They be like, oh, somebody already took it. I'm like, y'all, Ticketmaster, count your days. Count your fucking days, okay? And to the people that want to see Drake and 21 Savage, child, I mean, Now, let me look at some of these comments, child. Drake, Cash App, and Ticketmaster all solidified their places in hell today. Because what the fuck are these prices? Oh, the price is $400 for a seat in section 200. $400. I mean, Beyonce wasn't even charging those prices. What makes you think or anybody else is? Well, I guess Drake is Drake. But you got me fucking chopped. I logged in the Ticketmaster right at 12 for these Drake tickets, and why the F was there already 2,000 people in the queue? I'm fed up. Yeah, Ticketmaster really takes the fun out of concert going. I mean, it's a task, especially when you have like a artist that is really popular. You really want to see this artist, but like, it's a lot of like hoops and runs that you have to go through just to get like a spot, because you have to like, you're going up against bots and you're also going up against people that just want to resell, and you don't want to get those resellers to sit there and buy up all them tickets, because now you got to pay them X amount of dollars for something that could have just been $200. That's why I said I ain't going to too many concerts, y'all. I'm going to Beyonce, and that's it. That's the only concert I'm going to now. If Nicki come out with an album and she want to do a damn tour, then I'm going to go out and I'm going to give me a ticket. But these other people, these people ain't worth going to no concert for. I'd be dogged if I'm going to see a damn rapper walk around with a mic and recite some damn lines. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Anyway, guys, I'm about to get out of here. Oh, and go to sleep. Get ready for work tomorrow. We've been on for an hour. Like I said, timestamps will be up on the description. Please be sure for my replay listeners, because there's gonna be a lot of y'all coming up in here late, didn't even show up, but it's okay because I know how the algorithm is. But be sure to look at those timestamps and pick. You could choose what you want to watch.